Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm glad to be home, back in Romania, like I said I'd be, because innocent men don't run from anything. We're here to clear our names and exonerate ourselves, and after all we've been through, we truly deserve the day in court where it is stated that we've done nothing wrong, and that we should have never been in court in the first place. We should have never gone to jail. We should have never had our assets seized. We should have never had our names slandered. Anyone who believed any of this garbage has a particularly low IQ. I think there's a lot of people in the world today that do not have faith in Romanian institutions, but we're going to restore that faith by coming home as American citizens, going to court, and getting the not guilty that we deserve. I don't think there is a criminal case. There is an investigation, which I'm happy to be investigated. Any single person on the planet can endlessly be investigated for anything. You can be investigated. They might be investigating you right now, sir. You don't know. People get investigated. That's how it goes. We've done nothing wrong. So I have no fear for anything, for any country, anywhere to investigate me. I do not ask for any kind of special treatment because I'm well known. All I want to do is be treated fairly under the law, same as everybody else, and I'll go home and be a free man.
Yeah, I think it's very telling that we were investigated for 2.5 years, and we were dragged, in front of the media, into prison, out of prison, all this time. And in December last year, a judge said, well, there's not evidence enough for this to even go to trial. So I think that we deserve a little bit of leniency, and if you are a member of the press, you should report heavily on that fact. The fact that after investigating us for years of our life, and sending us to prison, putting us on house arrest, that they couldn't even put together enough evidence to even have a trial.
And I think that's an interesting point my brother just made. I think it's very interesting you guys ask us all the time about how guilty we are, not understanding that if we were guilty, we would certainly be rotting away in jail. For 3 years, they've destroyed our lives and lied about us, and they can't even get us to trial. I think it would be a far more interesting question if you just start asking why that is happening. If you want to be a good journalist, you should sit and say, why do they keep attacking these boys, but they don't have enough evidence to ever put them in trial or ever put them in jail, but they keep attacking them everywhere they go? Because when you start to actually talk about that, then you'll be doing real journalism, if you're allowed to do it, and then you'll be interested in the truth of the story. Because the truth of the story is not any of the garbage that you've been told thus far, or we would be in jail. They kept saying we're a flight risk. We left and we came back. So all of these 3 years of imprisonment were a complete waste of time against innocent men who have never been tried. It is supposed to be innocent until proven guilty in a democracy. We have never been convicted of any crime anywhere on the planet ever. And as my brother said, we have our passports back, and just like you, anyone else here decides to take a trip, they're allowed to take a trip. We live in Romania, we love Romania, we're never going to leave Romania, we have a house in Romania, we have Romanian children, we're going to be in Romania all of the time. If we feel like a holiday, we'll take one. And if a court needs to speak to us, we'll be there because we are innocent.
We won the case on December 19th, 2024. That is when the appeal court said there's not enough evidence here to even have a trial. That was in December 19th, 2024. The president at the time was Joe Biden, and Joe Biden hates me, so I seriously doubt there was any American pressure.
I think it's amazing that people think there was American pressure required to let men go who couldn't even get a case to trial after 3 solid years of imprisonment. I mean, why would you need pressure for that? Surely, in any civilized country, when a man spent 3 years locked in his house for no reason, eventually they're going to say, okay, you can travel now because we don't even have a case. I think it's incredible people are not sitting here thinking they should have let him go way sooner. There's no American pressure. There's just the rule of law. We're innocent men who have never been convicted. And because of that, we've come here to prove our innocence because we deserve our day in court.
Victims accusing
No,
you
there are alleged.
There are no victims.
Don't say the word victims.
No,
Be careful.
the victims are on our side. We were accused by prosecutors. Every girl involved in the case has said this is a setup and the Tate brothers are innocent. You've seen their videos on the internet already, so no, there aren't victims.
So once again, if you want to do genuine journalism, you should speak to all of the girls who are saying victims who are on our side. This is a matrix attack. It is a setup. And if you want to do genuine journalism, ask yourselves why they keep setting up 2 innocent men, but they can't seem to put us in jail. Think outside the box here. Stop listening to your bosses and the people who own the world and the banks and everyone else who's lying, the same people who told you to take the vaccine and everything else, and actually do some journalism and find out the truth of our case.
Yeah, you'll find that all the girls...
Thank you very much.
God bless you.